hell on earth, right? This is from the New York Times. Jon Stewart returned as host of The Daily Show. Some of y'all know Jon Stewart. Well, he returned as host of The Daily Show, the Comedy Central news satire he turned into a cultural force before leaving back in August 2015. Here are some clips from The Daily Show and X.
The truth is, America has always prioritized white comfort over black survival. Black people have had to fight so hard for equality that they've been irreparably set back in the pursuit of equity.
My feeling is white people have a very, very serious problem, and they should start thinking about what they can do about it.
This is why, because the Jewish community and the black community, we should be together. Jews and blacks we shouldn't fight, but there shouldn't be tension. Jews and blacks should get together and get whitey. I think.
Wow. And he is allowed to say that on TV. Could any white man say whites and blacks? Is he Jewish? Whites, yes, I've been told he is. Whites and blacks should be able to get together, get back at the Jews, get Jews. And the people laugh.
Man, could you imagine if you're a white Christian saying that about the Jews? I mean, God, could you imagine that? Could you imagine saying, hey, we need to get together with the Mexicans and go after the Jews? I mean, could you imagine, man? Of course not. Could you imagine, man, saying you're going after the blacks or the Muslims? Come on. It only works if it's white. If it's white Christians. Then again, that's fine. It's fine. It's okay. You can hate them. Hate and bigotry is wrong unless they're white and they're Christian. And that's okay. That is okay. You have full authority to hate them, to go after them, to blame them for slavery. Slavery is your fault. I'm 47. Slavery is your fault. But I didn't. It's your fault. It's skin color. It's yours. It belongs to you. You need to feel bad. And again, they're coming after you. I don't know how many times I heard that. Black people are coming after you. Literally, in my comments and videos I've done, we're coming after you. Black people are coming after the whites. Ooh. The fact of the matter is, man, they can say whatever they want to say because it's okay. It's okay to hate on whites. That did nothing to them. Again, they've been brainwashed into believing that white people are to blame for whatever because, again, of the color of their skin. It doesn't matter if it happened 2, 3, 4, 500 years ago. It didn't matter. Again, they're white. And white people, they're so brainwashed. They believe, you know what? I had to feel guilty because of something that happened hundreds of years ago. And again, man, that's what the issue is. People have been brainwashed. They've been conditioned into something that's not even real. And again, people like Jon Stewart, they can say whatever they want to say. And people in general, they can say whatever they want to say about white people, about white Christians. They can attack them. They can say, we need to get rid of them. And again, nobody says something. They don't push back. Even white people. And people like Jon Stewart, they're hateful little beta bigots. That's what they are. But guys, I want to show you something else. Watch this.
The whites have all the power. The blacks can't even make it because the white man keeping them down. That's why they call you white supremacy. They blame you for their failure in life. And what's so interesting, white people, You have all this power in the palm of your hand, and yet you're afraid to speak up. Go figure. You're afraid to say to the blacks and other, I'm not your problem. I'm not holding you back. I don't care what you do. I don't think about what you do. That's your life. You have made that decision to live in hell. You have all the power. You have so much power, white people, that God sent you here and you discovered America, right? And with the help of God, you created the greatest country on this side of heaven. And yet, with all this power and authority given unto you, you're afraid to tell the blacks, I'm not your problem. Or Jon Stewart, I'm not your problem.
Yeah. We have all the power in the world. All the power. White people. White supremacy. We have all the power. But we're too afraid to stand up and say, no. We're not your problem. I mean, again, think about that for just a minute. I mean, again, people that you say have all the power in the world, they can do whatever they want. They can say whatever they want. They can be whatever they want. But they're too afraid to tell 13% of the population to go screw themselves. They're too afraid to stand up and say, no, I'm not your problem. You're your problem. Nobody but you can change your life. You're not a child. We don't live in slavery. You're the one that can change your life. Nobody else can. But again, white people, they have so much power. I guess they've forgotten that, again, they can say whatever they want to say. You know, it's funny, man. The ones that say whatever they want to say, blacks. And any other minorities, you know, women, you know, Muslims, any other people of color, yeah. But again, we have to buy into this notion that white people have such privilege. Yeah, I don't think so. And again, you know, also, man, if I'm responsible for slavery because of white, if I'm responsible, then aren't I also responsible for all the good things that white people have done? Thank me for the car you drive. Thank me for the cell phone in your pocket. Thank me for pretty much everything you see. Because again, it's white. By a white design, by a white build. And you can say, well, blacks built the country. No, they didn't. No, they did not. And again, man, you can say whatever you want to say, but thank me. Thank me. Because again, you blame me for things that I didn't do. So thank me for things I didn't do.
Here he is talking about, the blacks and the Jews, we need to stick together. The Jews and the blacks need to stick together and go after the whites. Group thinking, right? And on the other hand, according to Deadline.com, things got emotion for Jon Stewart. 3 episodes into his return, the political commentator announced that, attention please, his dog Dipper had died the night before. Why? Wait a minute. Watch this from The Daily Show.
We called him Dipper. And in a world of good boys, he was the best. He used to come to The Daily Show every day. But boy, my wish for you is one day you find that dog, that one dog.
What a beta!
Oh my God, my dog. Oh, he was a good boy. He was the best boy. In the world of good dogs, man, he was the best dog. He is the bestest best. Yeah. See, the problem is, man, I mean, again, you can sit up there and you can say whatever you want to say about white Christians. We can go after them. Us and the blacks, we need to go after whitey. You can say whatever you want, man. But again, if your dog dies, oh my God. Oh. And again, I do understand that you and your dogs become close. I get it. Because again, man, I've had a few, good dogs in my life. I have. But again, we have to remember, man, you have to get up the next day. You have to go to work. You have to go to school. You have to do whatever. And again, man, it was sad. But men, again, years ago, man, I know it sounds weird to people nowadays, man, but men, they put their hand on the kid's shoulder and they said, you know what, man, I get it. It's sad. What happened was bad, but you got to do what you got to do. And the next day, you got to go to school. You got to go to work. You got to move on with your life. I mean, again, even when people die, but again, when a dog dies, I mean, I've had numerous pets in my life, but you move on and you don't get all emotional and bend out of shape, especially in front of people. You don't do that. I mean, again, if you want to go to the bathroom and feel emotional for a minute or whatever, man, that's fine. But, I mean, again, getting on national TV and crying, I mean, again, at one time, I know, again, it sounds bad, and I know, in today's world, but years ago, men used to be men. They used to, yeah, it was sad that, this happened, but again, we have to, that's life, and we have to move on. We have to pick up, we have to move on, we have to step forward. But nowadays, man, no, they're all women. They're all, oh my God, the world of dogs, man, that was the bestest boy. But again, hate whitey. Hate whitey. Nowadays, man, people have got their priorities all screwed up. But guys, man, if you would, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thanks. You son of a